Hi there, Melanie. My name's Leonard from T Total Marketing Services, and this is just a quick video to go through your website and produce you an SEO report to show you how well your website is currently performing and how well optimized it is to enable you to then have an SEO campaign, or how optimized it is for when you start doing an SEO campaign, in relation to it being ranked quicker in the search engines and actually raising up on Google for the specific keywords that you're looking for. So in this report, we're just going to be looking at your site and areas of improvements, as well as areas of you getting it right. Okay, so this is your SEO report, and you can see here's your website. We have here the SEO score, which is 79 out of 100, which is pretty good. Still some areas of improvement. So the areas that they're saying that you need to kind of look into are kind of missing H heading tag, so H3. So that's basically one of your heading tags that show up in Google, and the way that the internet reads your website. So you're missing a H3, H4, H5, and H6. Now, past really H3, they're not as relevant, but they help kind of guide Google in terms of what what your site specifically is. Okay, now they're mentioning the text on the website should be at least 2,000 characters. What they're saying here is that the content in your descriptions and just general content in the whole of describing what your site's about should be kind of anywhere really from 750 words and up. Reason being is because when Google recognizes a website, it looks at how many words are on that page to determine how long somebody would actually look and read that page. So it does play into kind of your ability to rank over your competitors, but it is something that you should take into consideration and look into when looking at how to focus on specific keywords. Specific keywords haven't appeared more than 3 times, so it should be a minimum at least 3 times, at most 5. So that's kind of being clear about your keywords and making sure they show up within the content in a specific way. Bold, kind of italicize. I'm very bad at that word. Kind of italicizing and underlining your keywords. So just making sure that the bold and italics are showing underneath your specific keywords as well, so they're visible within Google as something more prominent in your text. The number of HTTP requests should be no more than 4, so that's something that can be tweaked in terms of your actual URL. It's advisable because social media is so important to add a tweet button to your website, even though you may not use Twitter, and add a Facebook like button, which is quite important, so people can actually like specific items underneath your particular products. And add a Google Plus button as well. Again, just helps with recognizing your social connection with your website. The HTML is not W3C validated, not a massive factor, but it's something that we would look into. But it won't play like a major difference in your overall result. Remove the inline JavaScript, which is a coding requirement, and remove your inline CSS, which is kind of a style sheet requirement. So your speed is pretty good. The website loads within 2.2 seconds. The total size of the page is pretty reasonable, so it loads quite quick. Too many HTTP requests, so that should be fixed. Content, your URL is SEO friendly and it contains the keyword. Your page rank score is low, which is just basically a rank that Google used to give in regards to how it would position your page, but there's nothing that's actually happened to your website to enable you to really have pushed it. No underscores were found in the URL, which is good, and you have less than 10 pages indexed by Google, so that needs to be addressed. So you need to index your actual website so Google can recognize it. The keywords found in the tag title starts with the keywords, and the title has 1 to 70 characters, which these are all fine. Your description tag is fine, so the keywords are found. Description tag starts with keywords, and the description has 1 to 155 characters. All images have alt tags, which is good. That's very good because the Google search engine recognizes images and what they're labeled as, and your keywords have been found in the image file name, and underscore was found in the image file name as well. Your H1 tag was found, H1, H1, H2, as mentioned before. Your H3 to 6 1. So these are the kind of top use keywords. They obviously need to be changed specifically for your products. As your products are quite unique in Australia, that would be quite good if we did kind of target those specific products. Add a tweet button to your website. Again, I just mentioned that with your social requirements, and code validation. So everything else is fine apart from kind of adding the file and adding Google Analytics properly, which is something that we're more than happy to kind of help you with and show you as well. A view port tag was found, and kind of mobile, add an Apple icon for iOS and mobile sitemap, so making sure that we submit it to Google that your website is mobile friendly, and kind of as it were, we were looking at kind of your IP address, and that should be fixed, as well as your website and the DMOS directory, which isn't as major issue, but something that we would look into as well. Just overall, we did a quick speed test as well, which we did anyway. Your mobile website can be done, improved on by fixing these errors, enable compression, optimize images, making sure that they're compressed but still remain high quality. And the desktop's pretty good as well, but still some areas that we need to look into. So these are all just kind of giving you an overview, but overall you have quite a strong site, but those changes being made will enable your site to be SEO friendly, and then we can focus on kind of presenting you an actual SEO campaign over a period of kind of say 3 to 6 months, but a lot of the words can show up within three to 4 in terms of ranking, but what would really be the case is kind of 3 to 6, just to make sure we've covered the full spectrum. So if you have any questions, please let us know, and we're more than happy to help you. We wish you a great day. All the best.